I'm equal parts excited and nervous about this unboxing because I'm mostly going into this blind. Well, more excited really because this one is pretty special, I'll tell you what. This gift box is supposed to have two of Soundcore's latest earbuds and headphones, the Space A40 and Q45. If those names or monikers sound familiar, yeah, we'll chat more about them in a second. Now, all I have is this really sparse PowerPoint from Soundcore. I mean, there's a lot of detail, but we're mostly all on our own here. I have no idea what's inside, so we're definitely going to be doing this. Let's rip this open if you're ready and check these things out. Well, thank you again to Soundcore for sending me this. The perforation is right here, so this is a one-way street. Once this is done, it is open, and my guess is it is a magnetic flap. Let me throw all these away. I hope most of these are recyclable. Oh, it's not just an outer shell, it's just a flap like this. I know for a fact that this is a magnetic flap right here. Ooh, check this out. Sorry about the weird cut, but I have to show you this real quick. It says introducing Space series, and I have a feeling based on what I'm seeing right here that Soundcore is moving away from calling their headphones and earbuds the Life whatever. Like we have the Q20, Q30, Q35, they'll call Life as well, and the A series, the A2, A3, A3i, and now they're going with this, the Space Q45 and the Space A40. Not sure why they're doing that, but it is what it is. In this box we have the two products and this pleather pouch. I hope it's pleather. Yeah, it's really, or maybe some kind of wood. I don't know, recycled something. It feels recycled, but that's good, I guess. And then there's a notepad. So let's take these out and check this. Which one do you want to look at first? The headphone, I think I'm going for the A40 first. Let's put this aside. Wow, that's a big box. I think I'll go for the A40 right off the bat. There's no wrapper, so I don't need my blade. I just have to rip this open. Let's check this out real quick actually. We have what's in the box, Soundcore A40. Adaptive noise cancellation, guys. I hope this focuses. 10 hours playtime. I guess that's not ANC. High res, ooh, look at that. High res with LDAC. What? Nice. Ultra compact and light. Soundcore says that this is their lightest and smallest active noise cancellation earbud ever. So we'll see how oh, there's another one up here. All right, let's check this out, guys. Okay, here's the earbud case and let's look at this. I see USB-C. There's no wireless charging on this, by the way. And then there's a reset button right here. Soundcore logo. Shiny plastics on the inside, do you see that? All right. Okay, before we check out the rest of the stuff inside, let me take off the tape of these, the charging tape. Make sure that we are charging or there's enough battery in it. In here, I'm guessing it's mostly peripherals and the manuals that Soundcore usually sends. Yep, the manual and whatever their charging cable. I think it's like a foot and a half long USB-C. And plenty, as you can see right there, plenty of options for ear tip replacements. All right, let's have a look at this thing again. This tape is stuck to my finger, sorry. The earbuds are pretty cool looking. So these things, they have adaptive noise cancellation apparently, and at 4.9 grams, it should be the smallest and lightest ANC earbuds that Soundcore makes right now. It has a 10mm double diaphragm driver. Both of these feature that, and we'll check out the sound quality in a bit. Bluetooth 5.2, there's no aptX. Again, Soundcore is not using any Qualcomm chip. This is their own thing. So there's Bluetooth 5.2, there's no aptX. We just have AAC and SBC support. There is though, because they paid for the certification or the licensing, Sony's LDAC codec, which is really nice. There's also multi-point Bluetooth connection, 3 mics per side for phone calls and active noise cancellation. Battery life, it says so 10 hours without ANC and also 8 hours with ANC. We'll, in the long-term test, we'll find out if that's true or not. IPX4, I wish this was a bit higher, maybe a 5 or a 6 would have been nice. It uses touch controls and it's, guess what, it's $100. Now let's check out the Q45. Now this one, I'll need a blade for this to get into it. Adaptive noise canceling, 50-hour playtime. Oh my goodness, this one the highest I've seen so far. I think the Sony WH-1000XM5 was 40. if I'm not mistaken, a 45. So this kind of trumps it if that's true. High res again. All right, sweet. Now let's get into this. I'm excited about this. I do prefer headphones, to be honest, over earbuds, especially for traveling. That's my jam, really. Some of you may say, oh, that's bulky and such, but I do prefer the comfort of it long term. So it's nice to have you know, brands making more headphones instead of earbuds, because you know, currently there's a trend for earbuds, but I'm glad headphones are still alive. The case is decent. Oh, the inside, same thing. Documentation. Wow, it's definitely it's a fingerprint magnet a little bit, but it is nice. It will show scratches pretty quickly, I'll tell you what. Oh wow, this is nice. Oh, okay, I'm not a fan of this weird thing in here. It's just a plastic. I'm not sure if you're supposed to leave this in, like it, you know, first time you're supposed to do that. I can take it out technically, right? I can take it out and it will store in place, but it's not very in there. As you can see, it just pops right out without the molding. But that's cheap. Oh my goodness. Okay, Soundcore, get back to me on this. I'm not sure if that's beta or what, pre-production, because that's just poor. I'm not a fan of that one. The design of the Q45 kind of reminds me of a refined version of a Q30, Q35. It's similar in shape, but with some nips and tucks here, some additional features like this shiny plastic inner diameter that contrasts the matte plastic right here. And it's a little bit taller too in terms of the ear cup or ear pad. And this hinge, guys, is aluminum alloy. It's actually metal. If you touch it, it is cold. It is nice. And in execution, it's similar to a Bose 700 XM5 from Sony. But they can't do this. Check this out. Fold up close like this. It twists like, I think, just over 90 degrees, like 100 degrees maybe inside out, which is nice. So you can travel without the case if you have to. And it's a little bit thicker in terms of padding, just because the padding is extra generous, and also maybe more battery. Button controls, the buttons have changed a little bit in terms of ergonomics, I think. I hope in actual use, we'll find out in a second whether that makes a difference. The buttons are still kind of small, but with really good action. 3.5mm port right here. We'll test it out with a DAC to see how that sounds wired. Everything is really nice, smooth action. I really like this. 150 bucks, guys, 40mm driver. It has Bluetooth 5.3 versus Bluetooth 5.2 on the A40. Not much difference between the two. It's a number, you know, it's better. Some say 5.3, but really in actuality, based on testing, 5.2 is better in throughput. 3-stage noise canceling, we'll figure out how that works, or if that's any better than, you know, the Q35 in the past. 50-hour battery life. That's with ANC on. That's pretty darn impressive. We'll find out how true that is in real life. Button controls, we saw that, 2 mics per side, and there is multi-point. Now, I've downloaded the beta app for both of these, so we're gonna connect them to my phone, and then we'll test out the sound, the controls, the app itself, noise canceling and all that, just for fun. And so yeah, let's do that. So the first thing I've already done is started screen recording so you can see what's going on the phone as we look through the app and such like that. First, I'm gonna try the A40. And earlier I didn't mention this during the close-up, was how shiny, or how much shiny plastics the casing has on the earbuds. This thing is gonna be a fingerprint and scratch magnet, but I'll tell you what, the weight balance on this, woo, it's really nice, it's light. And my guess is it's once in your ear. Oh yeah, it's very comfortable. It's very nice. Protuberance maybe about 1.5 millimeters outside of my earlobe, which is nice. Not a side sleeper earbud for sure. Now, let's add this thing and see what this is all about. Turn on location. I hope this has enough battery to get through this test. That's pretty quick. All right, allow pair. Pretty quick. This doesn't have Google Fast Pair. Both of these don't, so something to bear in mind if you care about that kind of thing. We're in instructions, touch controls. We're in transparency mode right now, and I can definitely hear it's definitely digitized, guys. Yeah, I can hear everything around, very centralized, but very digital. So artificial. I can change it from vocal mode to full transparent. Yeah, definitely. It picks up. It's sharper with vocal mode. Yeah, quite a bit. And the transition when you switch modes, it is this weird, you know, transitional time. So something to bear in mind. I don't like it, but it's rarely used. Noise cancellation. Now it's rush hour right now. Oh, I can't hear that car. But granted, that was a tiny little Yaris. Waiting for big trucks to see. I'm gonna keep talking with this on. Pardon me, my voice, you know, raises up because I can't hear myself except for my inner voice. I can definitely hear it coming through my throat right here. And right now, this is in what? It says manual, adaptive. Oh, okay, adaptive and such. And right now it's defaulting to strong, so that's good. In normal, yeah, I can hear a lot more, but the seal is pretty good. If you don't talk, you're not hearing your inner voice and inside voice, so that's good. On the home screen here, this is something we saw on the X10. I really like the home screen. There's no battery levels for the cases though. In the X10 and this one, it's not showing. So that's something I'm not, you know, it would be nice to see battery life. So let's look through the other stuff here. Controls. It's on, you can do volume controls, and nice thing about it is you can customize individual controls on Soundcore. It's not necessarily as a set sometimes. There's single, double, and whole. There's no triple tap on this thing. So let's back this up. So Hear ID, basically, if you're familiar with Soundcore or not familiar with Soundcore products, basically it's it tests your hearing and such. Hold on, a bus just went by. I can't hear that. This is impressing me so far. The noise cancellation on this is better than the X10. So Hear ID, where were we? It basically tests your hearing to figure out what's the best customized EQ for you based on your shape of your ear and what frequencies you can hear or not. So let's go to sound effects. This is basically the EQ side. I want to see custom and see how many. 2, 4, 6, 8 band. Nice and solid. And then we have default. Let's see how many. Yeah, we have Soundcore's typical, all kinds that you can choose from here. Really nice. And I'm really loving the colors here, guys. Now, in the gear icon, sound mode. Ooh, there's LDAC. So my guess it's gonna reboot. I'm gonna test this in a second in terms of sound quality, playing a FLAC file from my NAS and see how that goes. So you can do touch tones, turn that on. Wind noise reduction if you want to turn that on as well. And gaming mode. I want to see battery life, how much that knocks down in the long-term test. Usually gaming mode just decreases like latency, boosts the signal strength, so at the detriment of battery life and such. Fit test, device list, you can have up to 2 devices stored at the same time. Auto power off, what's the minimum? Oh, 30 minutes. It would be nice like 10 minutes or whatever, and up to 120 minutes. Say if you fall asleep, this is a really good feature to have and such. Find device, you can do it individually, left or right. Yeah, this is really nice. So I want to test out some songs with this, and let's see how that goes. I'm gonna be playing audio from my audio library, so check this out. I'm gonna listen to this. Okay, what's the volume? 50%. Let's crank it up a little bit. Okay, the sound staging is and the imaging, everything is centered around the head. There's a little bit of expansiveness. I like it. Boom. The tuning is tight, a little bit muddled in the bass, but it is. Let me move on to something. This is Frank Ocean, Thinking About You. I like this because it has a very long bass line. Boom. Okay, one thing I want to test, guys, and by the way, the sound quality is very, very pleasant. I like this overall, and the noise cancellation. There's just like cars and trucks passing by right now. I can't hear anything. You might be able to hear it on the mic, but not in this case. Let's switch the sound mode over to LDAC, and I want to see how this, if at all, changes things. Did it have to? Oh, it has to upgrade. Oh, I don't have the update firmware. So I just had a little hang up. I was trying to test the LDAC mode, switch this over, listen to the FLAC file, but I'm supposed to be able to upgrade or update the firmware based on the PowerPoint and even here, but it says on up to date. So, and it won't turn on LDAC. So we won't be able to test this. I have to get in touch with my contacts, see what's going on there. But without going into LDAC, I'm gonna talk about sound quality on these A40s. Really nice, guys. For the price of $100, it better be, but it sounds really good and it's really light in the ears. I really like it. Oh, controls. I want to test the controls, see how fast they go. How well it does. Double tap. Okay. So the latency is not bad. I want to see if we change it to game. Oh, this is with gaming mode. Now let's turn that off. Okay, there is a slightly longer pause. Let's double tap to start media again. Okay. Now let's go back to gaming mode. Turn that on. See, it's more immediate. You can probably hear or see this on the screen. Check that out. It's quite fast, right? See that? Yeah, it's pretty good. So let's pause this, and I want to test the Q45. Let's put this back in. It should auto off, and then power this on. Let's see where is the left and right. Is right here. Power on. Let's see how much battery we have here. Ooh. Okay, so let's pair this with the battery medium. Add device. Thank you for joining me, guys. I know, yeah, you could have been doing something else, and the fact that you're watching this, peace to y'all. Thank you very much. Soundcore Space Q45. Let's check this out. Wearing guide. Make sure you know the left and the right. I've always said that Asians or Chinese people might have problems with this because we say L's and R's backwards. So the left could be reft and right could be light. Yeah, that was bad. Anyways, okay, let's get out of this. Now we're noise canceling. So it's okay. I didn't pay attention. So normal is good. Transparency. Wow. Okay, hold on. Transparency, custom transparency mode. Ooh, this one is different. You can see there's talk mode that accentuates your voice, and then there's maximum. So let's go to minimum. It's almost like off or normal. And transparency. Now compared to the A40s, because this is a headphone, it's just built differently in how you sound and how people perceive you. It sounds really nice in this. I mean, it's still digitized, but a little bit more natural than the A40. Yeah, ooh, it's not bad. I really like this transparency mode. Normal, it's nice and cocooning. Now with noise canceling on, I haven't had heavy traffic just yet. It's not just right when you want to test noise canceling, it's not there. There's just one car that passed by. What is this safe volume? Oh, that's nice. That it has a safe volume setting. Decibel reading refresh rate that's real time every 10 seconds, 1 minute. So you can limit your high volume. That's good for kids. Oh gosh. And for those of you who just like to jam out to way loud music, save your ears, guys. Controls, press once, press twice. So single and double tap only. There's nothing on double tap. Bass up on all. Oh, the customization of this kind of sucks. I mean, yeah. Press twice. Okay, that's just for the NC button. Now, sound effects. Let's see the EQ 2, 4, 6, 8, also 8, and then let's go back to Soundcore. We have the whole caboodle right here, and then this has bass up technology. There's none on the A40 in case you notice. Now I'll keep it off for now and everything in default so we can test the sound on this later on. Ooh, this has a firmware update, so we're gonna download this. Wow, that was fast. Okay, this will take about 3 minutes. Do not disconnect. I apologize for the weird cut, guys, but we just had a bunch of firmware updates to this, and I hope that activates LDAC in this case. It is relaunching right now. The headphones says yes. Let's check in the settings right here, and I'm gonna switch this on. Yes, this one actually works. I can't wait to test it on this A40. Because it will be a game changer for this price range. Oh yes. Okay, since we're here, I'm gonna test same song I did Frank Ocean just now. Ooh. And then we'll switch over to regular to compare it. Most ears can't hear it, but I like to think that I can. All right, let's do something else here. Oh, I want to do Doomsday. Oh, the bass. I love that bass rumble, the sub bass rumble in the beginning. This one really pushes devices. I wish I could have tested it on this with the LDAC to really get a full effect. Oh, okay. These Soundcores, spot on, guys. Now, noise canceling, I've seen some cars pass by now, like just a bunch at the same time. I can't hear tire slaps or anything like that. It's really, really nice. So these things, I'm not sure if they're using a new algorithm for noise canceling, but it is better in my memory compared to, I was just listening to Q35 a few days ago, and this feels better. And it could be a placebo effect, could be the better padding all by itself. But yeah, let me switch this back to regular audio. As you can see, it takes about 10 seconds, not too long at all. It reboots the headphone. Sometimes it's quicker, it's actually already on. And there you go, battery medium. And then let's switch over again to the song we're listening to by Liquid. And then this has decent bass. What volume are we at? About 50%. Come on, let's play. Not as expansive as, you know, an XM5 or anything like that, but you can see the smile on my face. So far, both of these products, Soundcore, I'll tell you what, these guys know what they're doing. I really hope they keep their prices in check, because I see them creeping up. I mean, sure, other brands do it, but they've been bumping up their prices relatively higher than others. But so far, so good. I really like it. Alright, in summary, after this really short test, my first impressions are both of these are really darn impressive. The A40, the sound quality, the tuning and everything is pretty much spot on for the price range. And its usage, it's not a workout earbud, IPX4. It is really light in the ears, though really well balanced. There's no ear fin, so that's why I say it's not a workout earbud per se. You could, and it stays stable is my guess. But I definitely want to take both of these outside to test out the extent of the active noise cancellation, how well they do. Sound quality, I definitely want to push them a little bit more to see how this goes. Of course, you have to watch the full review for both of these coming up soon. Now, the A40, for the price, $99, I think it's really nice. It's a step up. Everything, the plastics on the case, it's soft touch as well. It has this grippy feel to it. Really, really nice. Yeah, so I think this is a replacement for the old Live A series, the A3 and all that. So if you're a fan of those earbuds, you would definitely be a fan of this one as well. The Q45, man, I'll tell you what, it's a big step up from the Q30 especially. And definitely around the same price as the Q35. Definitely get this, especially once they launch. They usually try to push a lot of sales on this, so get it while it's hot. The design is really nice. I really like the sound on this. I think it's a little bit, I would say, if I were to just take a stab at it, it's a little bit warmer with more punch in the low end compared to Q35s in LDAC mode. And even in regular mode, but definitely in LDAC, this seems to have a better tuning, a little bit more overall control. I really like it. Battery life, if it's 50 hours, this thing is gonna be a monster, guys. So yeah, $100, $150, pick your pick in the color options. I've seen some pictures, it's pretty decent. I wish they had pink and green and such like that, but you know, we have 3 colors for the headphones. There's black, navy blue, and white. And then for the earbuds, let's see what we got. Same thing. So thank you again, Soundcore, for sending me this. And thank you guys for watching. And I know I'm a little bit stuffy. I'm just getting over, as we're filming this, I'm getting over COVID. Yes, got it from my wife. She got it first and then me, and we had to isolate. It's a bummer, but I'm glad to be filming again. Thank you guys for watching this, and remember, if you'd like to support my channel, please thumbs up if you like it, comment nicely down below. I love how you guys are a community now. You guys share and help each other out. Keep doing what you're doing, and thank you so much for making GearUP that kind of space. Remember to subscribe to this channel as well. It's really awesome that you guys are supporting me. Yeah, share this channel with your friends and family. Get me to 50,000 subs. Visit me in my Patreon page as well if you'd like to financially support me, and also use the super thanks button if you wanna. Same thing as well. And remember, guys, to do something loving and kind for somebody in this world, because guess what? If you haven't seen the news, a lot of bad things, a lot of crap going on out there. So it starts with you guys, that kind of change. I love y'all very much, and peace out.